I'm super excited to have you come down to Nicaragua for the upcoming advanced retreat, and I have a couple of ideas of things that you can do before the trip to help prepare you both mentally and physically to get your first ever or your best ever tube ride. All right, here's some ideas. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is body positioning. A lot of times when people are starting out and getting their tube ride, they have a tendency to kind of stick their head down and close their eyes and hunch up. It's really important to stay nice and straight and even and balanced. So one way to practice that is on a skateboard. This is Luna. She's 3 years old. She's gonna help me with doing some filming today. If it's shaky, we'll blame her. Here you go, Luna. Okay, so on the board, you want to be nice and straight. Now, if you're going to go on a giant wave, you can stand up straight, but probably for your first one, it's going to be a little smaller, so you want to get lower. So the key is to keep your upper body in line and just drop it down. You see how as I dropped, my head was still in line, my shoulders are still pointing in the direction I want to go, my feet are still flat on the board. Right? So what a lot of people tend to do is do this one. They stick their butt out, they bend from the waist, now their head is sideways, so they don't have as much control. Their legs are more straight. So try again. You want to just drop down straight. Hand in the rail. Now I'm front side. Here, now I'm back side. Either way is the same. Your shoulders and chest are pointing to where you want to go. You're looking, enjoying the view of being in the barrel. Your feet are nice and flat. The other thing people have a tendency to do is go up on your toe. It's a flexibility thing, so you might have a hard time, but you want to try and keep your foot down. So that's the position you want to be in. So you can practice it. Just go up and down and practice it. The other thing to think about is your pop-up. Something that you might not notice surfers do is actually control where their feet land on the board when they're popping up. Because when you're pulling into a steep wave, you want to have control of the rail that's in the face of the wave. So that means if you're popping up and going right into the tube, you kind of want your feet either on the rail that's closest to the wave face. So if you're going front side, when you pop up, you want to land with your toes a little closer to the toe edge rail, or if it's backside, the opposite. You want your heels a little bit closer to the back edge. So you can practice that on a yoga mat or any ground that has a nice line that you can help to use to visualize the stringer. You can even take some masking tape and like mask out a surfboard with a stringer on like carpet or on your yoga mat, wherever you find a spot that can help you visualize that stringer and the edge of your surfboard, and then you can do some pop-ups to try and land and visualize, okay, I'm taking off on a front side wave, I'm going to pull right into the barrel, so I'm going to pop up with my feet just a little bit closer to the toe edge, and then do the same thing backside, go a little bit closer to the back edge, and then get right into your tube stance and practice that. The third thing that'll really help is visualization. It's scientifically proven that you can actually see an improvement in performance by mental rehearsing it. So the more you can get those pathways activated and stronger, it's only going to help you when you're actually in the moment. So if you can't practice pulling into hollow waves before the trip, which is fine, that's what the trip is for, you can rehearse in your mind. So get into a comfortable place, sit down, put your phone down, get away from other distractions, and just really take yourself through the whole activity. You're paddling, here comes a wave, Surf with Amiga instructor is there saying, yeah, it's a cute one, go. You paddle, you look over the steep face, but you feel super confident, and you pop up, get your feet right into the right spot on the board, drop in, get into your tube stance, and watch the lip of the wave go over you. You stay super confident and relaxed, and you come shooting out claim it, everybody cheers, you've just gotten an awesome tube ride. So we're gonna help you work on all these things in person, but if you wanna get a head start and do some practices before you come on your trip, there are some ideas.